How's it going, everyone? Coming up on a brand new week of game releases, and obviously things are gonna get a little bit more quiet as we head into the summer, but gotta say, there's one title and expansion that everybody's looking forward to. You got some new PlayStation Plus titles dropping in the classics department, a big free update, a horror game I think that's gaining some traction, and a couple of other titles I do want to mention, so let's get right into it and let's break everything down. Let's first start off with the PlayStation Plus titles that are dropping this week to Plus Premium. You do have some notable classics dropping. LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Play through a fun Star Wars galaxy that combines the endless customization of LEGO with the epic story from Star Wars Episodes 4 through 6. Create and customize your own playable Star Wars characters in millions of different ways. Build and ride classic vehicles and get in and out to explore and much more. Originally released on the PSP, this version of LEGO Star Wars 2 features your typical improvements, up-rendering, rewind, quick save, and custom video filters. Then, you have the PS2 classic in Ghosthunter. A late-night disturbance call leads Officer Lazarus Jones of the Detroit PD to an abandoned school, the site of a gruesome murder spree some 10 years past. What should have been a routine run descends into disaster of supernatural proportions when hordes of tortured souls are accidentally unleashed. Experience Ghosthunter, originally released on the PlayStation 2 console, enhanced with up-rendering, rewind, quick save, and custom video filters. And super exciting, we have Daxter, a PSP classic, and truly, if you were a fan of the PSP back in the day, Daxter is a game that is absolutely ingrained in PSP lore, and it's a game that everybody, I feel like, that was into the PSP played, and is super nostalgic with. It was bundled in with those PSP 2000 Slim bundles, and at last, it's all about Daxter, and it's up to him to sneak around Haven City, disguised as an exterminator to bust his buddy Jack out of prison. It's gonna take some serious gizmos to survive this mess. Experience Daxter, originally released on the PSP system, enhanced with up-rendering, rewind, quick save, and custom video filters. All of that coming to Daxter, and it'll be on PlayStation Plus Premium as a classic title. Obviously, all of these games will be buyable standalone, so if you do just want to pick up Daxter, chances are it'll be $9.99. Same with Ghosthunter and LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. So those are the Plus classics. Then, do want to highlight the free update coming to Marvel Spider-Man 2. The free update includes suit collab and fan favorites available June the 18th. I know a lot of people do want suits that more so alter gameplay experiences, but you got some slick suits dropping here. You've got a couple suits for Miles. The Metro suit looks great. You've got the Fluoro suit for Peter, which I think looks solid, and the Motor Chick suit for Peter also looks fantastic. You've also got some classic suits, the Last Stand suit for Peter Parker. You can check that out. Into the Spider-Verse for Peter Parker. Animated suit for Miles is going to be great. And the Uptown Pride suit as well will be dropping. All of that will be coming to Marvel Spider-Man 2 as a part of a free update on June the 18th. On top of that, there will be bug fixes and quality of life improvements and all that good stuff as well, so that'll be a free update. So, those are the Plus titles, free update for Spider-Man 2. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. A major release dropping this week, and I think something everybody has their eyes on. We do have Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, I'm not the biggest Elden Ring fan in the world, but man, this is going to be a huge release. Priced at $39.99, it is going to give you a sizable amount of content, and it will be a sizable extension to the base game. From Software has done a pretty good job of, revealing enough information about the game, but at the same time, keeping things a little bit hidden as well, that I think there's a little bit of an air of mystery attached to Shadow of the Erdtree that is going to let people explore it how they want to, and then discover a lot of things for themselves. Winner of hundreds of accolades, including the Game Awards Game of the Year and Golden Joysticks Awards Ultimate Game of the Year, Elden Ring is the acclaimed action RPG set in a vast, dark fantasy world. Players embark on an epic quest with the freedom to explore and adventure at their own pace. The Shadow of the Erdtree expansion features an all-new story set in the Land of Shadow, imbued with mystery, perilous dungeons, and new enemies, weapons, and equipment. Discover uncharted territories, face formidable adversaries, and revel in the satisfying triumph of victory. Dive into the riveting interplay of characters where drama and intrigue intertwine that create an immersive experience to savor and enjoy. Now, if you've never played Elden Ring, they do have the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree edition. It essentially gets you Elden Ring for $40. It's priced at $79.99, so it's not like it's cheap whatsoever. There is also a pre-purchase offer. Pre-order now and get the following bonus content for the expansion. It's just the Shadow of the Erdtree bonus gesture. This is a gesture that can be used in-game for the Shadow of Erdtree content. The bonus content will be available in-game when the expansion releases. The player can also unlock it later in the expansion. So it's really not anything too major, but $39.99 for the expansion if you loved Elden Ring back in 2022, and obviously given how many Game of the Year awards it won, I'm sure this is going to be something a lot of you guys are going to be excited for. Next up, we have Still Wakes the Deep. 1975 disaster strikes the Barria D oil rig off the coast of Scotland. Navigate the collapsing rig to save your crew from an otherworldly horror on the edge of all logic and reality. You are an offshore oil rig worker fighting for your life through a vicious storm, perilous surroundings in the dark, freezing North Sea waters. All lines of communication have been severed. All exits are gone. All that remains is to face the unknowable horror that's come aboard. Explore a stunningly realized offshore oil rig in 1970 Scotland that evolves throughout the story. World-class visuals, audio, writing from award-winning studio The Chinese Room, star-studded cast of voice actors in Alec Newman, Nev McIntosh, and more. World-class, haunting soundtrack by Jason Graves. 6 hours of terrifying gameplay. Brace yourself for a symphony of action, trepidation, and all looks like a phenomenal atmosphere in the game. An immersive disaster story aboard an authentic North Sea oil rig. Face a terrifying, unrelenting foe, and pray that one day you get to see your family again. Experience the beauty and ferocity of the sea as it rips apart one of humanity's strongest structures and its steadfast crew. Still Wakes the Deep is due out on June the 18th. Next up, another horror title. We have Horror Tales The Beggar. Control space-time to fight an evil monster in this terror and science fiction journey set in a shattered but beautiful world. Bend physics, the sky, and the earth itself in engaging boss fights encounters with the full power of Unreal Engine 5. Visually looks quite good. If you're into horror games, another one to be on the lookout for. Horror Tales The Beggar drops on June 17th. Next up, we've got the PlayStation 5 release of Rusted Moss. Rusted Moss is a twin-stick shooter Metroidvania where you sling around the map with your grapple, blasting your way through witches and rusted machine monstrosities alike. This wasteland, once harboring mankind, has since fallen, and Fae, a long-forgotten, now knock on humanity's door. Dropped on PC back in April of 2023, 713 reviews, 88% positive. Now it is making its way on over to PlayStation 4 and 5 on June the 20th. Looks to be a game that I doubt will get a lot of attention, but if you're into the throwback visual styles, it might be something you end up enjoying. Next up, coming from Humble Games and Exit 73 Studios, we have Hashtag Blood. Save your friends, fight off the vampire apocalypse, and survive the horrors of freshman field hockey practice in Blood, a delightfully zany animated dungeon crawler that blurs the line between action RPGs and hyper-kinetic 90s cartoons. And totally a love letter for those of you that are into those 90s cartoons. A great art style. Take on a delightfully menagerie of outrageously mutated animals and vampirically possessed townsfolk. Engage in epic, energetic boss battles as you defend your hometown, hunt the forces of evil in high school halls, convenience store aisles, and shopping malls, discover and accept missions from the town's social media, and track down evil and other after-school plans with modern tech. Freshman life is ultra fast-paced, even more so when you're the vampire hunting new kid. Assist and befriend and assist a comic cast of quirky and memorable classmates as you find your place as a teenager in the world of Blood. Upgrade your field arsenal, discover and earn upgrades for Becky's trusty vampire-slaying field hockey stick to find the mounting challenges, including handy attachments like a grappling hook, shovel, and umbrella shield, and uncover fiendish mysteries as well. Hashtag Blood is due out on June the 18th. Next up, for those of you that are into Jobless Reincarnation, we have Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Quest of Memories. Now, let's be real, some of these anime titles recently, like a Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, really seem slapped together very quickly, and a bit of a cash grab for fans of the anime. We'll see if that's the case with Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. I know it's an incredibly popular anime. Immerse yourself in the world of the TV anime Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. In first-person perspective, you can re-experience those stories by exploring the various areas, partner with characters of distinct personalities while developing the skill tree freely, and you'll have a variety of characters from the anime. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Quest of Memories drops on June the 19th. Next up, we have Noreya, the Gold Project. Venture into a frantic Metroidvania and take part in a fight between divinities where you'll have to choose between corrupting gold and purifying light to achieve your ends. Another one that has a bit of a throwback visual style. Noreya, the Gold Project drops on June 21st. And lastly, we have Everafter Falls. Rediscover the simple life, farm, fish, forage, and fight to restore the peace in an all-new farming adventure. Features split-screen co-op, a helpful pet, automated drones, resourceful pixels, a card-eating progression system, and dangerous dungeons to delve into. more of a farming sim casual title. Everafter Falls drops on June 20th. And that's gonna do it for me. Again, all eyes gonna be on Shadow of the Erdtree this week, but with the Spider-Man update, with the Plus Premium titles, there's definitely more titles. I think Still Wakes the Deep looks great. If you're into horror games, that's gonna be one to check out. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.